the insides. No. Outside, cocaine white body look like Gentiles. Emotional. Why you emotional? Bitch, you emotional, yeah.
To the viewers that are not watching right now, and to the millions at home who are probably doing something useful with their lives, ladies and gentlemen.
What the hell are you doing?
Man, shut up. You are messing up my intro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Unfiltered Podcast. I am GrizzK304, along with my co-host, Brandon, and my boy, Daze.
Yo!
And we would like to welcome y'all to another episode of Unfiltered. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Unfiltered. If you did not pay attention to last week, we have made changes. We went from the I Don't Fucking Know podcast, which was absolutely trash. We just came up with the name off the top of my head. But now we're back with another Unfiltered. Alrighty, so let me start out by saying, or asking, how was, people's week last week? How was people's weekends? Y'all good?
How was the week, man? Yes, I am. It's getting close to the time for a couple of things. February is about to be lit. Man,
yeah.
It's exciting.
Hell yeah. Brandon, anything new that happened with you?
Not really, mostly just time's going too fast. Doesn't seem like it was a week that we did this already.
You're lame. You're lame.
Oh, he called you a lame-o. He called you a lame-o, Brandon. Just gonna
you ain't got nothing done with your life. You ain't do nothing. It was a Friday. You ain't got shit to do.
Okay. Don't be an asshole about it.
Enough beating up on you. Now, time to get to these topics right here. Okay, topic number one. We're going to talk about what the hell is going on with the homie Quincy Jones, man.
Oh
Quincy Jones is on his pettiness, ain't he? Spilling all the tea. Damn.
He went off.
Man, he been crazy. So, yeah, he's been talking about a lot. What were some things he was talking about? He was talking about MJ.
Okay. Right now, I'm reading the article right now.
Oh, hold on. No. We're not going to read the whole article, okay? We don't want you to boring. So we just want the highlights of things. Well, hold on. We're not going to read. No. We're not going to read because you don't know when to quit. I'm just going to say what I believe. He talked about MJ. He said the man was stealing. Basically he stole Donna Summer's song. He called, his vitiligo. If y'all know, Michael Jackson has stated that he has vitiligo, which changes, what's the color of your skin?
Surgery.
Something of your skin, the color of your skin, basically turning them from being niggerish, how to get the word right, all the way to being a white lady. But in real life, in true fact, well, not in true fact, but Quincy said it's all bullshit. He's basically saying, oh no, that nigga was just trying to get plastic surgery because his daddy kept calling the nigga ugly. And that's what he said about that. Not just Michael Jackson being dragged out. A shocking finding to some people, not to all, but to some people. How he said Marlon Brando was sleeping with Marvin Gaye and Richard Pryor. And then his wife came out and said, basically confirmed it. Which is crazy. What else he talked about?
What, can I say something?
No, you keep interrupting me. Yeah, you keep interrupting me while I'm talking. What? What do you want? What do you want?
Okay, the one thing he said, the Beatles were the worst band he even listened to.
Yeah, he did say that. He said the Beatles was trash. He said they're straight up boo-boo. What What else they said?
I'm not lying. In this whole article, he loves saying motherfucker. He loves saying that word.
I believe
if
it.
you read the article, he actually talks about how bad, like, this guy's a motherfucker. And I'm like, what the fuck? But you also have he plays as Kendrick though. He plays as Kendrick. He plays as Bruno Mars.
Yep.
Sam Smith. I'm like, okay.
What else he talked about? He talked about a lot, man. Oh yeah, how he used to date Ivanka Trump.
I don't believe
Said
that one bit.
Ivanka. I believe it. I believe it 100%. How Ivanka Trump want to get with him. You know, she came looking for him. He ain't go looking for her. She came looking for him. He was on his boss moves, man. He said, I don't chase no hoes. I let them run to me. And that's basically what he did. Ivanka Trump talked about T-Pain and how he was doing about the songs
can I
and
finish
shit.
what I was gonna say? What you guys when you talked about Lando, like he pretty much said that's how it started. He said he'll fuck anything. I'm like, so he'll fuck anything, and it says like James Baldwin, Richard Pryor, and Marvin Gaye. But everybody knows about Lando being bisexual, but nobody knew that Richard Pryor was.
Well, that's the
Marvin
thing.
Gaye,
For Richard Pryor.
Marlon Brando.
I can't believe you called him Richard Brando. You're already firing shots at dead people.
Hey man, he was booed up with him. Well, people have said that Richard Pryor has made jokes about his sexuality in his stand-ups, mostly about there being times with gay experiences with men, and mostly it would be done with drugs. Now I read the statement from his widow, who basically said, back in the 70s and the 80s, drugs was really popping, so drugs basically make you do anything. And he basically said that he wouldn't be ashamed if he was still alive and those comments came out, because he took pride in his sexuality when he was around his friends. Now, to everybody in the world, it's like, wow, what the heck? Especially to me, it was a shocker. I'm like, damn, like, for real? You out here fucking niggas and bitches, man? That's crazy, man. He was out there. I mean, who would have ever thought that there would be a threesome between The Godfather, Richard Pryor, and Marvin Gaye? No one would actually think that. I'm like, damn. But I'm trying to figure out what would motivate Quincy to say these things. Now,
Look,
go ahead. You can go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think it is his age. I think he is it. I've heard like some of you people say on like different episodes, like different stuff on YouTube saying he's only saying this because one, he's old and people will not take him serious because he doesn't have that much longer to live. I'm like,
I don't know. Now, I don't want to sit here and say that, anytime that we would hear like a younger person our age, like a rapper or a singer, say these things, we would sit here and say, oh, he's salty, he's clout chasing, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe, especially for Quincy Jones, who's very established into the music industry, the man's a legend. And we're talking about some of the greatest music producers in history. His name definitely stands up, at the top. So it's like he's not chasing for clout. We already know who Quincy is, but I can't for the life of me figure out why he would, go on and say these things. Now, you have a good point, about him. I think it's with age. When you get older, you just don't give a fuck, But I wouldn't sit here and say like the man's on his deathbed, so it's like trying to get all the truth out.
and then he just dies on his bed, and like, and it was
The
like,
man's not on his
so
deathbed. I
why?
mean, the man just came out like a couple weeks ago saying he got 22 girlfriends and all them bitches know about each other.
Lou
It
Williams.
just makes
Hey,
either one.
Lou need to take heed of what Quincy doing. He got 22. He 20 plus up on you, Lou. What you doing out there with two, man? Get your game up.
Other than dry snitching, but yeah.
So, so so he's got to give a Grammy to each of them since he has 28 Grammys. He can give one to each of them. Here's a Grammy. Here's a Grammy.
Well, he got 6 left though. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's like a mystery to me. Like, Quincy, why you doing this, man? Why you out here being petty, man? You spilling all the tea. Boy ain't even spill it. He just damn near knocked over the whole damn jug of tea, man. Poured it all up on him, man. But do y'all think he lying about anything?
I kind of think he is to an extent. The Michael Jackson thing, I can agree on that he probably stole songs and didn't give people credit. I can believe that.
I don't think he lying. To be honest, I don't think he really has a reason to lie. It kind of goes into my clout chasing. Like, why would an old ass 80-some-year-old man sit here and lie about all this? Now, I think he might have a little, tension with Michael or whatever. I'm not sure. I think there was a time where, they may have had a fallout or whatever.
I believe they got a fallout after Thriller came out, I think. I believe that's what happened. After Thriller came out, because I'm not sure it even helped him after that album.
I think he did. I don't know.
The other thing is, he's claiming that he knew who killed Kennedy.
Oh, yeah, he did. He said, but I think everybody, pretty much say the same thing. I don't think it's much of a mystery.
Then you have him talking about like that he hates rock music.
He hates rock music.
Yeah, like like the person asked him like what was his thoughts when he heard rock music. He says, "Rock ain't nothing but a white version of Winter Blues, motherfucker." I met Paul McCartney when he was 21.
That man is savage, man. He just don't give a fuck, man. Quincy, man.
Dude,
Quincy taking over 2018,
dude.
man. Quincy taking over 2018, man.
Oh, God.
Yo, Alex, you've been quiet, man. You got something to say about Quincy, man?
You want to know about Quincy? Okay, I'll tell you about Quincy. I'll tell you about Quincy. Quincy Jones. Oh, shit. Missed that 3. Quincy Jones is just... he's a senile old man, is what he is. He's a senile old man who's going to just say whatever he wants to say out here, spilling everybody's doggy bowls full of shit. He's out here just going to do whatever he wants.
He said doggy bowls full of shit. Put all the shit out there, man. Yeah, man. So, I think he just don't give a fuck no more, man. He out here, I said on Facebook, Quincy out here talking like elders in the church, man. He's spilling all the business, man. All the gossip, like, yeah, girl, he out here sleeping on his wife and shit. Got another man in the house, ain't that some
gossiping
shit?
Like them fake old Christians, like them fake Christians. Gossiping.
It's crazy, man. Quincy, man, come on, dog. Hey, that just makes you glad that you ain't work with him or nothing, cause that nigga out here, like, yeah. You can't tell nothing around Quincy. You can't have that nigga come to the barbecue or nothing, because he gonna tell everything that happened over there. Like, yeah, them niggas was smoking weed over there, smoking that kush, they ain't over me nothing.
Is the black community banning him from all the family barbecues?
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. I don't think really. He ain't say nothing that's like detrimental to make that nigga seem like he a coon or anything. Now let that nigga say some coon shit.
I'm surprised that not a lot of people besides T-Pain actually, like a singer or a rapper or anybody, responded to Quincy what he said. The only person I know is T-Pain saying that he was in the studio with him and it was forcing him to do the song even though he did not want to do the song.
Well, I said Richard Pryor's widow had said something, but damn near everybody you mentioned is pretty much dead or damn near on their way.
Yeah, I will comment on Richard Pryor. He's still the GOAT of comedy. I don't care if he's gay. I don't care if he likes licking the booty hole. I
Oh
don't
my
care.
God, come on, dog.
He's
Don't,
still the GOAT.
He's not Amber Rose, Alex.
man,
No,
what was
no,
I
we
gonna
don't know
say?
what he was.
What was I gonna say? Well, some people are like, I don't know. I don't know if I can look at Richard Pryor the same anymore.
Nah, I don't want to hear that. Eddie Murphy used to wear skin tight purple jumpsuits. I don't want to hear that.
But it's, people, they heard the jokes, but when you hear something, but you're naive to it, like, oh, he's just trolling. It's just a joke. But then you look at it and when the truth get, told, you be looking like, damn, I really sat there and laughed at it. So it's like, I know personally for me, I can't look at Richard Pryor like, he's no longer a legend or he's no longer funny. The man is definitely a legend. So it's kind of hard for me to turn my back on him, especially because I don't roll that way. And two, he's a legend. So, damn, man,
Exactly.
y'all ain't peeped the joke in that. Y'all didn't peep the joke in that. I said,
I wasn't.
I couldn't turn my back on him. I couldn't turn my back on him because,
okay.
I don't roll that way. Oh, come on, man. Y'all slow to this shit, man. Damn.
No, I was so focused on the thought of him being a legend, but I was just gonna say that it doesn't matter if he's gay or a trans. He is still funny funnier than anybody. The jokes don't change just because he's a little crooked.
Now hold on, dog. Trans. Hold on now.
I'm saying it don't. I'm saying the jokes don't change. They're still funny. We still laughed and rolled on the floor laughing.
Yeah, they funny, man. They funny. I'm like, trans.
I know he wasn't.
I don't know. I mean, there's one thing.
Oh, shoot.
Transphobic, not transphobic, but trans community. All right, calm down with this talking. All right, so I think that's about it on that. Next topic, we got Faizon Love versus Dave Chappelle. Sticking to the comedy shit. Now, I don't know if any of y'all have heard about this nigga Faizon Love out here player hating, man. He's basically sitting out here saying, Dave Chappelle, he ain't funny. Saying Chappelle is probably the most non-funniest nigga out here. And basically,
Is that what he said?
Well, one of the things he said, that white people have built Dave Chappelle's career. That was one thing that he said. And he said, another thing that he said, that the first season of Chappelle's show was booty meat. Absolute garbo. From what he said. And on to the topic of the Chappelle show, he sat there and said that, Charlie Murphy was out here writing those skits. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Murphy was doing such and such. He was writing his skits, so. Yeah, basically he was a shit on Dave Chappelle, man. All I gotta see him say today, to Faizon, how are you gonna shit on, Chappelle saying, oh, white people made him? Nigga, you was in Couples Retreat. That was the whitest movie I ever seen your ass in there. Come on, nigga. And Elf? Oh my gosh, come on.
Hold on.
That nigga was an Elf.
I just want to say, Faizon Love has never, ever been funny. I've never laughed at that fool. Never. I've laughed at movies he's been in, but at him? Nah. He ain't funny. Didn't he play in that one movie where he was in the shower naked?
Wasn't that Couples Retreat? Oh no.
I don't know. I haven't seen the whole movie. I just watched the skit part, that part. on
I
the
mean,
YouTube.
what has been the biggest role this nigga has done other than playing Big Worm in Friday? We don't know.
And he wasn't even funny in that. It was everybody else.
I don't think his character was meant to be funny. It was supposed to be like the menacing part, where Smokey supposed to give that nigga his money. But
Why am
anyway,
I?
yeah, Big
I don't
Perm.
understand how
I
a
mean,
fat
Big
boy gonna be
Worm.
menacing.
Big Perm. Big Worm. I had talking shit, man.
Big germ is what he is.
But on the subject of Dave Chappelle, y'all believe, white people made Dave Chappelle?
No, I'm white still. I don't do that.
Alex?
Dave Chappelle made Dave Chappelle. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. And let's not, Faizon need to stop acting brand new like this nigga Chappelle wasn't famous before the Chappelle show. The nigga did, what was the stand-up before the show? It was the one where he was in DC, I think. I don't know. He was in Blue Streak with Martin Lawrence. The man was funny. The nigga was in Nutty Professor. He was funny. But would I say that white people made Dave Chappelle? I don't know.
Well, first of all, we need to think about what did that statement even truly mean? Like, what is that even supposed to
Basically,
mean?
I think what he's saying is that, white people built Dave Chappelle for the race thing, and he was basically like working for them, and some shit, going on with Comedy Central. I would think he means it as basically saying, oh yeah, Dave Chappelle, he a house nigga. He working for, white people comedy. He funny to white people. He ain't funny. Yeah, that's basically what he said in the interview. Like, ain't no nigga ever laughed at his jokes, but white people have. I'm like, nigga, how you speaking for the whole black community?
Because I'm sitting here like, hold on. You can't. It's kind of hard to say white people made his career because technically white people own Hollywood. So if you in Hollywood, they own your career. That's just. It's not even just Hollywood. It's almost everything. They own 90-something% of the businesses.
Yeah.
So,
and he was in a Half Baked. That was kind of a white stoner movie.
I still like that movie though. It's a great movie.
Yeah, it's a dope. But I'm saying white people was definitely involved with it. However, that does not discredit Dave Chappelle's hard work.
Exactly.
Dave Chappelle is a legend, man. Quit throwing soul on this nigga because you never made it, nigga. If you actually get your fat, dirty looking, stinky ass up off the couch and actually make some good films and make some good comedy, then yeah, maybe people will laugh at you. Maybe Netflix would throw specials at you. Huh? Maybe that. Maybe you won't, cry. Go somewhere and start crying with Monique, man. The last movie I seen this nigga in was some kind of low budget black movie. Some stupid shit. This nigga acting dirty and musty looking. This a stanky looking ass nigga, man. I can't. This nigga look ridiculous, man. Look like a fat, melted piece of Whopper balls, man. This nigga really got the nerve out here, talking shit about Dave Chappelle, man. Come on, man. And another thing, onto the Chappelle show, about Charlie Murphy writing those skits. I'm pretty sure when you have a show, there's a whole bunch of other writers. Let's not sit here and say, I don't know if Dave Chappelle ever wrote, some other skits. I think he has. But yeah, Charlie Murphy was into that. Into the skits. Come on, you have other writers to help you push out ideas.
Exactly.
R.I.P. to Charlie Murphy, man. One of the definitely dope comedian. And people recognize his talent and his genius. It's not like people are like, you know, we put Dave Chappelle on the high pedestal, but we don't give a fuck about Charlie Murphy. We love Charlie Murphy.
Exactly.
We love what he brought to the show. We love his storytelling. One of the best segments of the show, completely. Him with the homie Rick James. Him talking about Prince. Hilarious. We recognize him. So I don't know why you trying to sit here and throw shade on Dave Chappelle. Like Dave Chappelle's basically saying, fuck Charlie Murphy. The nigga ain't do nothing to you. You salty because the nigga got a Grammy? You salty because he out there making next Netflix specials and you doing nothing but low budget black movies? Them cold black entertainment movies that only hit the shelves after 1 week of filming? Nigga, no one care about your oh my god, bro. I can sit here and go on that nasty ice cream truck driving ass nigga. But you know what? I don't want to sit here and give him the more attention that he does not need. Get off your fat, lazy ass and make something with yourself. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anybody else got something to say?
I might be stupid, but I don't know who the guy is. I really do not know. Who is he?
He was the nigga that played Big Worm in Friday.
I haven't seen Friday in forever, so...
The man who was driving the ice cream truck.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah, that's him.
Is that fucking stupid?
Yes,
Well, I will say one thing. And it's gonna be something I'm in the minority on. I don't think Dave Chappelle's stand-up is funny. That's all I'm gonna say. People gonna come at me now. The 0 people who watch this gonna attack me on Twitter.
Hey, fuck you, asshole. That's
Have
not
you seen his
true.
newer specials?
Now, I have not checked out the Netflix ones. I'm going on all his old ones.
Man, you need to check it. Man, they're funny to me. They are funny. Alright, their comedy is funny. Alright? So that's basically what I gotta say. Faizon love, fuck you. Do something with your life. Alright. Now.
Probably can't even see his own dick.
You probably can't, man. Nigga got a wrecking ball for a damn stomach. Bitch ass nigga.
Damn.
He do, nigga. You see that shit, man?
He said a wrecking ball.
Nigga got a damn bowling ball, man. Damn piece of shit. Nigga look like Mr. Popo, dog. Bitch
Oh
ass
my
nigga.
god.
He do look like Mr. Popo. He fat and black.
Oh my god.
Fat nasty nigga, man. Nigga look like he headbutt dirt for a living, nigga. You ever look at this nigga's face? Look like he headbutt the dirt every damn day he gets up in the morning.
Oh shit.
Nigga need to drink some. Drink a damn mug of Folgers and shut the fuck up, nigga. Alright. Trying to move on. Okay, man, fuck Faizon love. Fuck Faizon love, nigga. I'm here going in on his ass. Alright, okay. We got some NBA trades that happened. Yeah. Mostly with the Cavs and the Lakers. Alright. Now, if any of y'all, you know, y'all familiar with the NBA, y'all seen the Cavs did a whole overhaul on their damn team, got rid of damn near the whole team. You know, LeBron was like, nah, we need to get some of these niggas out of here. He got rid of so many. I don't have the list of people who he got rid of, but I'm gonna go. He got rid of Rose. Who else?
Right.
Shumpert.
Right.
Who else?
Wade's back in Miami.
Yep, Wade. He back in the 305. You know what I'm saying? They love him back there, you know. Greeted him with open arms. Jay Crowder.
Channing Frye.
Channing Frye, and of course, the biggest name of them all, the biggest little ego of them all, my boy Isaiah Thomas, man. They traded him to my Lakers, man. They traded him and Channing Frye to Lakers for Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance. I think it was yesterday that the Cavs had played. Yeah, it was the Cavs and Celtics that played. And the Cavs, man, they looking like a new team, man, with the new roster, man.
To be fair, the Celtics played like super trash that day. They played like trash.
To be fair, I mean, if you're saying to be fair, you gotta be fair with the team that they played against. I mean, you gotta give some credit to the Cavs too.
I mean, they did good, but I mean, it's only one game. I say let's give them 5 to 6 more games to see how their chemistry looks.
Well, you gotta give them.
And then after that,
yeah, we gotta see what they look like for the rest of the season. But they definitely played against the top-ranked best defense in the NBA, which is the Boston Celtics, and they blew them out. They blew them out the water. But if you definitely look at the Cavs team, you can definitely see that they're a different team. You cannot deny it. They are a definitely better, looking team.
That's because they don't have the little Smurf who was causing all the problems. And I told you. Hashtag Alex was right. Days was right. All day, every day. I said.
Well, I knew they was going to get rid of him. I already knew they was going to get rid of him. I
said they're going to make him worse. I said he going to make the Cavs worse because I've never been an IT fan. I didn't believe in no IT. I didn't even heard of him until he came to the Cavs. Like, who's Isaiah Thomas?
You was the same one who didn't even know who Giannis Antetokounmpo was until I told you. And nigga, you was like, man, who is he? Who is he? Who is he? I never heard of him. Now you like,
he's a good player.
Giannis.
Okay.
Giannis.
Hold on. Giannis is a good player, but I don't believe in him to take the team anywhere. I don't believe he could do that yet. He doesn't know how to win yet. Okay?
What do you know?
Giannis is.
They definitely winning. Well, they ain't up there. I mean,
they're barely winning.
He's a young guy in the league. He hasn't been in the league that long.
Okay, but so is Karl Anthony Towns. They winning.
Yeah, they just now winning. If it wasn't for the trades on that damn team and for the coach, it ain't just him.
They still win. They're still winning, though.
Okay, but if you take Jimmy Butler away. You take if you take Jimmy Butler away, they ain't winning like that. They ain't even making the playoffs.
Well, you know what? They're gonna be in the playoffs this year, and they're gonna be like the 4th seed.
Yeah, they're gonna be pretty good. But anyway, when we're not talking about the Timberwolves, we're talking about the Cavs. I mean, we're off the Cavs now. Now we're gonna talk about my Lakers, who also. I think they did good, man. They did exactly their whole plan to do, and basically their plan is create space.
Yeah, that's the only thing they did good, because what they got back was trash.
I mean, this is a team that's not going to make the playoffs, so we already know what we're going to do. And that was the whole point in what we did. Create space when the opportunity presented itself. Because to be honest, I thought no one was going to get traded. I was like, man, we're going to be stuck with these trash ass niggas when, off season come up and, we can't sign nobody. We can only sign like one person, but the other person don't want to come because one person we can't sign because we don't have enough space. But the Lakers, my boy Magic, he came in with the assist, man, like it's the 80s again. Like it's the Showtime Lakers again. He said, you know what? We won't get rid of Clarkson. Yo, inconsistent ass is out of here. Larry Nance, yo, non-dunking ass. Well, he can dunk. But your only dunking ass, and you can't do anything else other than dunk. Your ass is out of here. Basically,
right.
Getting rid of them and got Isaiah and Channing Frye back in the trade. But they still made enough space for this year and next year. So I definitely think that we are the biggest winners of the trade. In our Bleacher Report, they said we the biggest winners of the trade, and a whole bunch of people say we're the biggest winners of the trade.
But here's the
Despite
problem
who
with
we
Bleacher
got.
Report and all those other people. Right, here's the issue. If y'all don't get any if y'all don't get the two max guys that y'all want, two good max guys, you could get a max guy and he'd be trash. Luau, dang.
He's not a max player though.
Of course not. But if y'all don't get the two right max guys, then this trade goes back to being awful for y'all. It looks good on paper. Actually, it doesn't look good on paper. It looks good as far as money and as far as what your future can be. But if your future doesn't turn out that way, then you did that trade for absolutely no reason. If you only get one max guy,
hold on,
you got
for
room
no
for
reason.
two max guys.
Those players was doing absolutely nothing for the team.
Which is why they may not do nothing for the Cavs. Which is
So
why
when you
I'm
get
not
rid
so sold on
of
the
people
Cavs.
who are doing absolutely not a lot for the team, you're not losing out when you trade them for that. You're taking a chance. You're taking a chance, but you're also going to take a chance, and you're saying, "Hey, we got two guys who are inconsistent. Can we trust that they're going to help build this team up?"
You traded two inconsistents for two expiring, inconsistent, awful people. So the trade, as far as players go, the trade was probably even. As far as setting up a future, sure, y'all set up some type of future.
And that was the
but,
whole
I mean,
goal. When you look at the goal of things, our goal was not to necessarily, okay, we're going to play to make the playoffs. That's not what we was doing. That was the Cavs doing. We're not, if you look at the team, we're under 500. We're like 8-9 games under 500. And the season is closing in about less than 30 games. So it's not like, oh yeah, we definitely gonna make the playoffs. We're gonna make this A seed and we're just gonna make a tear. That's not what we did. We're basically saying, we basically came up with the mindset before this season even started and said, we're gonna try to make room for two max players. And it became a little hard. Hold on. It became a little hard because, we tried to find trades for guys, but, some of the guys that we were trying to get rid of, they weren't playing up to par, so they had no value. But when we had Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance playing up to some type of value, then that became, give us the opportunity to say, okay, we're going to get rid of these guys. We get rid of them. Then that helps us with creating the two max slots. Not only that, we get a first round pick. We get the Cavs first round pick because we had absolutely no first round pick this year. But we traded for a first round pick, got that. So that's another win. If in the offseason we can work to stretch out Luol Deng's trash ass contract and some idiot decide to give to him. If we can stretch that out, then that creates about $75 million in the max slots for that year. And if we say, we tell Julius Randle, who's on his expiring contract, if we tell that nigga, hey, deuces, then we hit like $80 million. So we basically executed our plan and our goal. That's why we're the biggest trade winners. And also, our name is still in play with the big free agency names. Because one, we have a young roster who's playing pretty well. Not good enough to win the playoffs so far. But we're playing decently well. You got a guy like Kyle Kuzma. You got Brandon Ingram, who's playing pretty good. And you got Lonzo, even though he's hurt and blah, blah, blah. He's changing the culture of the team. He's changing how the team moves. So when you speak of the goals, now a whole bunch of people, they're not going to understand, I've seen a whole bunch of Laker fans like, man, this shit is trash. Like, what the hell we doing trading Jordan Clarkson? Any real Laker fan knows that Jordan Clarkson wasn't doing shit. Niggas is just mad because we're getting rid of our young core and whatever. He's not a part of our young core. Get that nigga the fuck out of here. He can do something in Cleveland, and he did, and that's fine. But he's not for us right now. He's not in our plan. The whole thing was to execute the plan. And that's what we did. We executed the plan. The plan has to work, though. You are right. You're 100% right. We have to get not only 2 max players, but we have to get the max players who can fit with each other, who can play with each other. And if that doesn't work out, then it becomes a problem. But this game is built off of taking chances. You can't play it safe. The Lakers been playing it safe for too damn long. It's about time you start making some moves. When you become stagnant, you get left behind. Thank God these niggas ain't being stagnant no more. They're starting to make moves. And that was the whole thing.
Yeah.
Make a move and take a chance. You need to take a chance.
Still, it's a chance that has not even a percent. You can't even put a percentage on whether or not it's going to work, because no one knows anything. That's the problem with the plan. It's like we don't have a 30% shot. We don't have a 10%. We don't have 60%. Nobody knows the percentage because no one knows anything. But I'm pretty
sure they have a game plan for whatever does not work, though. And even if we don't get them this year, you can look forward to next year, which we will have enough money to afford 2 max players next year.
Yeah, well, then that's another problem. Future. People want now. Ain't nobody thinking about 2 years from now. Half these people may not even be alive 2 years from now. That's why people say now. Get people now.
And you have to make moves in order to get that. We had no chance of getting somebody now because of our situation with other people's contracts. So we had to make trades around. We did that before the season started when we were doing it before the deadline. Like I said, you have to take a chance on things if you want things to work. Everything don't happen when it just falls out the damn sky and you just wait for a couple of years. We can't win now unless you try to get a free agent. So they made the right move.
I won't call it the right move until August, when we know who's on that team in August.
It's the right move. It's definitely the right move. We had nobody on the team, so if we didn't make the move, would you sit here and say that was the right move? If we made no move?
I mean, y'all had some expiring contracts about to happen anyway.
But it wouldn't have created enough chance for the 2 max slots. It wouldn't have created a chance. We would have 1 slot open, but we wanted 2. We
Maybe
now
so.
got 2.
The 2 people that y'all want, I see slight chances of actually happening now.
It depends. I know
y'all want
one's not
PG
going to come
LeBron.
LeBron's not coming without Paul George. But Paul George, I don't know. I think Paul George is inclined to I think Lakers are a strong chance, more than what people are going to give it to him. And what people don't want to really give it to him because it's the Lakers. People don't want to see the Lakers win no more. And even if we don't get it now, the Lakers will not be denied for the rest of these years. You can't sit here and tell me that players don't want to play into a nice, warm, beautiful place like LA over anything else. Even Shaq said it.
Maybe. But right now, in that atmosphere with a certain topic that's going to be coming up later, no, they don't want to play there.
Well, there's not a whole bunch of choices that you can make. There's not a lot of choices.
And LA is not even the most beautiful city to choose from. I'd say that goes to Miami.
That's a cesspool in Miami. I already
Don't
told you that,
disrespect the
nigga.
people of Florida that way.
Nigga, people in Florida are just crazy as fuck, man. Even people in Florida know they just crazy as fuck. They ain't got no good over there doing bath salts and shit. Man, I can't do it. Take all that shit. People are just damn right crazy over there. Yeah, it's all about letting things manifest and just taking chances. You have to take a risk. But we'll see how things play off. And even if they don't, they can make some types of moves to base around the team. So, Brandon, you still awake over there?
Yeah, I don't watch basketball, so how should I know this shit?
What do you think, Brandon? What do you think about the trades?
I said it before. I'm waiting to see where little blonde's going.
Staying in Cleveland.
Probably would.
No, he's
with his
definitely
new
not staying in
teammates.
Cleveland. I don't care how well, even if they win the championship, he's not staying in Cleveland.
Oh, if you say if they win, he won't stay.
Yes.
He's going to the Clippers.
He might. He might.
He even said he's not going to the Clippers. The people around him say he's not going to the Clippers.
Yeah, people say a lot of things.
But the people around you, man, he's not going. Who's over at the Clippers, man?
They just made that deal. Tobias Harris, Avery Bradley.
That's nobody.
I mean, he's kind of playing with a bunch of nobodies right now. He's kind of used to it.
So he doesn't want to be stuck in the same situation. Especially when you're in an organization that's telling you want to win, telling people, hey, we're making the moves to win. That's another thing that catches the eyes of free agency, players. They're like, okay, this is people who want to win, who are making the moves to try to win. So it gives you a thought. LA.
He's going to San Antonio.
He's not going to San Antonio.
He's
Hell, damn Kawhi don't want to be there no more. Nigga tired of that shit.
I don't know why that is. I don't know why he don't want to be there.
He tired of playing a bunch of old bum ass niggas now.
Hey, he don't want to be there. Maybe he can go to your Lakers. I would highly disapprove of it, but maybe that's gonna be your one max contract guy right there.
I don't know what his contract look like. I think I actually think next year is his contract is up. I don't know. I would have to look it up. I have a
question though, guys.
Yeah, what's up?
Was it given that D Wade was going to the Heat? Was it gonna happen?
Was it a given? Like 100% certain that he was going to go back?
Yeah.
Probably if he stayed with the Cavs, then he probably would, be like, I'm going back to retire with Miami. I would think.
I knew it would have been eventually, but not that quick.
Yeah. It was like, yeah, nigga, you going back home. But everybody was happy.
For free, pretty much.
Everybody was happy, even him. He was happy. And plus, Miami, they're a playoff team right now. I think they still are.
Yeah, they're in the top 6, I think.
So, it's not a loss for that. And you get, not only a legend, probably the greatest Miami Heat player of all time. I'm pretty sure Heat fans would tell you that. But he's back where he belongs. Yeah.
They're probably happy that he came back.
They're happy to have him back. The teammates are happy to have him back.
His sales skyrocketed when he went back. Jersey sales, all that.
And when he came off the bench, the whole damn arena just went ballistic. So
I do want a Miami Vice Wade jersey or shirt. I do want that.
You better get him now before that nigga retire, and you're going to have to pay like $300 damn dollars for that shit.
Yeah, I know, but there's a video game that comes out tomorrow, and I'm like, jerseys are expensive.
Yeah, them jerseys expensive, boy. I swear on everything. That's why I had to make sure I got my Kobe jersey before that nigga retired. I got it like a couple games before that nigga retired. I'm like, hold on, let me get this jersey before this stuff, going up in the price. But yeah,
I
it's
was
a
a
good
fan of
thing
D
for D
Wade back
Wade.
in '06.
I'm happy for D
Hey.
Wade, man. He back home.
Home. Took his
Home
talents
sweet
back
home.
to South Beach.
Exactly.
He was only there for a year, wasn't he? At the Bulls, he was only there for a year, wasn't
Yeah, he was only there for a year. Played a couple games the next season. Then they traded him to. No, they waived him. I think they waived him. Cleveland picked him up, and Cleveland was like, "Nah, nigga, you too old. We sending you back to Miami." And I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I
sure
think
he
even
told him,
Wade.
"I'm not going anywhere other than Miami."
he? Is
Right.
that his?
Because I mean, like
Is that his
where
first?
else he gonna play?
Is that his only team that he's known for like, when he first started?
Yes, he played there most of his career.
Yeah, he's a heater. Okay, he's a heater for lifer. He's a heater.
Yeah, D Wade. Congratulations, man. You're back. All right.
That
Now,
was a long topic.
yeah, that's pretty long. I mean, a lot happened in that trade.
It did.
It was crazy,
Yes.
man. I was just playing the game and I seen that shit. I'm like, damn, man, that's a lot of people gone. But yeah, good things happen, good and bad. All right, next topic. Speaking up on the NBA, ladies and gentlemen, Big Baller Brand is trying to shit on the NBA.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Now, if
What is it?
y'all don't know what happened, this man LaVar, thinks that he can hold the NBA hostage with his sons. Basically
Easy.
telling the NBA, he's basically telling, hey, you see my boy Lonzo, who playing for the Lakers, he's not going to re-sign with the Lakers until that one of each and other team, if y'all sign my two boys right here, Jello and Melo, y'all sign them, then that's when y'all get Lonzo. Lakers, if y'all don't get LiAngelo and Melo on your team, you're not getting Lonzo. He's trying to say, basically, if this team doesn't have the Big Baller Brand on it, it ain't gonna work. And I don't know what to say, man.
Any more
Well, actually, I
details
do know
on
what to say. LaVar, you know how hard it's been? Do you know how hard it's been trying to stick up with you? I gotta hear this nigga days up in my ear. Send me and say,
'cause I was
oh
right.
yeah, I was right. It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna ruin the
I was
league.
right.
I'm like, nah, bruh. It's not gonna happen, man. It ain't gonna happen. Watch. He just, that's his, he's just doing his thing. He's just doing his daddy duties. You know how hard it's been? Getting
Daddy
on
duties.
Facebook and seeing all these strangers cussing you out. I was with the Big
you
Baller
see.
Brand. I wore the
Funny.
triple B's with pride.
Oh dear God.
And then you go and do some shit like this. You go and say some shit like this. I can't stand by it, LaVar. I cannot. What is going on, man?
Here's the problem. Listen, man. I told you. I said from the beginning. I said, be excited for your sons all you want to. That's the excuse you kept giving him. He loves his sons. He's excited. Will Smith loves Jaden. Do you see him interrupting Jaden's rap career? No. He just gave his son a celebration video saying, I'm proud of you, 100 million streams. And that was it. He's not interrupting his rap career. You know what, LaVar? Take some notes from Will Smith. Because Will Smith's doing parenting right a bit here. It doesn't matter how crazy Jaden is. He doesn't interrupt his craziness, okay? He sits back, he watches, he congratulates his son. He says, I love you, son, da-da-da-da-da. Take some notes, LaVar. Take some notes, LaVar. And another thing, you ain't running nothing. Big Baller Brand, you ain't no Big Baller Brand. You a big baller bitch. That's exactly what you are. I'm sick of your bald self. Shut your mouth. Lonzo, quit being a pussy. Stand up to your pops. Say something. Say, hey, can you tone it down a bit? I didn't like you from the beginning, Lonzo. I didn't like you from the beginning. I said you're overrated. You're not going to be nothing in the NBA. And guess what happened? You're not even in the top 5 rookies of the year, little boy. And that's exactly what I said was going to happen. I was right about that. Kuzma's outshining you on the Lakers. I was right about that. You are nothing. Oh, you could pass the ball. He passes like magic. I don't care if you pass like magic. I don't care if you pass like magic. Score a little bit. Freaking averaging like 12 points a game. Freaking get out of my face.
He can't right now. He's injured.
Now, hold on. If anybody has any basketball sense, we all know Lonzo was going to be scoring like 20-something damn points per game.
I ain't saying it have to be 20. I ain't saying it have to be 20.
No, but you was expecting them to blow out like that. You was expecting them to blow out like that. And everybody who's seen them play, and I don't know dick riders who just sit there and say, oh, well, you know, his father say he like this. Nigga, if you actually seen him play in college, you know how he's going to play.
Okay.
Anyway,
why can't
but
he
this ain't
score
about
20?
Lonzo. This ain't about Lonzo right now. I'm talking about the bald-headed nigga who keeps sitting here and say
it's slightly about Lonzo because he won't
well,
say
it is
anything.
about Lonzo in the way. And he needs to say something. You're right. He does need to step up and say, Dad, shut your damn mouth. Shut your mouth. You're ruining the money. You're ruining the bag.
And another
that's exactly
thing,
what he's doing.
This is exactly why I said earlier, this is why I said nobody wants to play, is going to want to play in LA. Because if Lonzo sticks around, and this is continuing, the players aren't going to want to deal with that. They're not, especially some old nigga named LeBron. You think LeBron at 34 years old wants to deal with this old man talking in his ear? No.
I mean, he'll go off on him. He'll go off on him.
LeBron's dealt with worse shit than LaVar. Well, probably
but
not, since the fact that he's involved.
Now. He's not going to want to.
Yeah, old niggas, they just start losing their tolerance. So, yeah, you're probably right about that. But still. But, yeah, you're right. This nigga LaVar, man, I can't stand it no more, man. I can't defend the bullshit no more. When the bullshit happens, you need to speak up, bro. And I agree, I was passive about it. I was passive. But this is the breaking point. Lonzo. He's basically saying he has your career in his control. Basically, you have absolutely no say. It's basically what your dad is basically telling everyone in the NBA. That if it's not his way, it's not going to work. You need to be the one to tell your pops that this is my career. I'm taking over. You need to let me handle things on the court and in my business, in my contract, and you do what you need to do over there. Go sell the shoes, go sell the merchandise, worry about Jello and Mello over in Lithuania who balling a bunch of preschooler ass 30-year-old men. Worry about them. Let me handle in the NBA. Because one, this nigga's never played in the NBA. This nigga averaged 2 points per game in college.
Get him.
Nigga, what do you know about the NBA? You don't know nothing. You like these niggas who talk shit on Facebook, bruh. Ain't never picked up a ball in their life. Yeah, you may have picked up a ball, but nigga, you ain't never smelt the league. Other than seeing it on your TV screen. The hell you trying to do, man?
You said you ain't never smelt it.
You never smelt the league. Ain't never been nowhere near close to that. Now this nigga think he got the power to demand shit. Boy, if you don't get out of my face with that, oh my god, man.
I gotta say something. Can I say something?
What you want?
So
what you want?
on the comment section from the score on Facebook, there's a comment. You should read this. It's hilarious. It says, "Does any doctors in the U.S. offer a free brain surgery for this man's illness?" And they're pointing out LaVar.
I don't
like
know,
that.
man. This man is too controlling. He's
He sounds
literally.
like it. For all the
I
street does.
think the character that he's portrayed, he's basically saying you gotta be like a character like in the WWE and shit, which he has made himself to be a character in the WWE for the NBA. I think he has made up this character so much that he actually believes in it. He believes that it's
Right.
him, and he's out here making these dumb decisions. Listen, there was one thing. You make your own league. Okay, cool. You know, but you want your other sons to be in the NBA, but you want to take them out of school. You want to do something different with them. You want them to make their money, but still ball against some older men to show people, hey, these guys can ball with anybody. Okay. However, you're gambling on your children's careers, man. I feel like it's wrong. You're setting up everyone for failure. It's not right. It's like one of those dads off I forgot what the football show is. Basically, Friday Night Tights. And how, you get these trophy dads, they want their, sons to be competitive. They got, it's one, it's like first place or no place. And now they'll be so involved where they're coaching them the damn sidelines and yelling at the coaches and doing such and such. I seen it up firsthand when I was wrestling and shit. I seen a dad cussing and hollering and acting belligerent and trying to be controlling. Same situation here. LaVar is too controlling, and if Lonzo does not step up and take control of his career, he's going to regret it. Plain and simple.
Like you told us before, he's like 20 years old. He can make his own decisions. Oh, his dad doesn't have to make his decisions. He's 20 years old.
I understand for a fact, you don't want to go up against your parents, Even if you believe something's wrong, you don't want to be too disrespectful, because I wouldn't want to do that with my mom. If I didn't want to be, I don't want to be disrespectful. But you got to talk with your dad. You got to sit down one-on-one convo with your dad. And tell him how you feel about things. And how you want things to move. Because if you're only working on how he feels, then your life has no meaning. He's living his life through you. You shouldn't have to live your life through him. Simple as that. Lonzo, grow some balls. Tell your dad to shut the fuck up.
I can still say what I said before. I think I said it like the first or second podcast. I was saying, why is LaVar trying to challenge like Michael Jordan and he still has not done it yet? I'm waiting for that to happen.
Well, Jordan's not doing anything with his ass, so it's not like Jordan really cares. He probably just laughed his ass off about the whole thing.
And what's with
that don't necessarily matter at anything.
And what's with LaVar naming all his kids with like the L? Is it because their career is L?
He's not the first one to do it.
Yeah, I know. Look at George Foreman. He named all his kids George. George Foreman 1, 2, 3, and so on. That's just
really.
That's just yeah. He actually did that with all his kids. Like
what the fuck kind of shit is that?
I'm not fucking kidding with you. I'm being serious.
That's the most weirdest thing I heard. Naming all your kids George.
Yeah, there's George Jr., George the 3rd, George the 4th, George the 6th. And they all have different names. There's George Jr. George III's name is Monk.
That's wild.
George 4 is called Big Wheel. George
Big
5th
Wheel
is called Red. And George 6 is Lil Joey.
That's so damn. I know that's off topic, but I mean, like, that's just wild.
Yeah. I don't know why he named all his kids after him. I can understand 1 and 2 just in case one of them died prematurely, but other than that, it's kind of dumb.
Hmm. But yeah, Lonzo, man up, man.
Grow some balls, please.
Throw some balls, man. Do something. LaVar, shut your ass up. All right. Average more than 2 points per game, and then you can talk. Then you can talk.
Oh,
This is ridiculous.
can I do my topic next?
Man, shut up.
It's important though. It is an important topic.
Man, I got this in the list, man. Your topic will be in here.
Mine's not even that hard.
What is your topic? Don't talk about it. Just say what it is.
The Black Panther soundtrack.
Man, we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
That will be the last thing we talk about. We got some other things.
Okay.
All right. Next topic. End of a CD era.
I could talk about that.
Now, there was an article, I think from Genius. But it's just been a report that Best Buy and Target, both of them are planning on not selling CDs anymore. Like no music CDs or anything. So basically they're saying, streaming has taken over so much. What's the point of having CDs in the store anymore?
Let me stop you right there.
What?
Best Buy is the only one that confirmed that they're doing it. Target might follow suit, but their plan is that the only time they'll buy the CDs if somebody pre-orders a CD, they'll ship it to them. Like they'll ship it to the store. Other than that, if somebody doesn't buy the album or anything, they're not gonna buy it. They'll keep it at the manufacturer's place, at the warehouse. But Best Buy has not confirmed that they're doing it. But I could believe if it happens. Supposedly the date is July 1st.
So,
like you said,
are you done? Are you done, or are you finished?
I'll continue. What you're saying, streaming does kill CD sales because not a lot, even iTunes downloads. Not a lot of people do that anymore. Most of the people just stream it. You pay a flat fee of $9.99 a month for Apple Music, Tidal, and Spotify. You can choose one of those platforms and stream all the music you want for one low fee, compared to buying a $20 album here, compared to $10 on iTunes and so on. People mostly just streaming, so you don't have to pay for it. You just have to. You can listen to any song, almost any song on iTunes or Spotify or Tidal. Depends on who has the rights of the song. But like before, Universal doesn't do. They have on all platforms because Drake's the one who fucked that over because he kept doing just on Apple Music only, and then waited a week and put it on Spotify and all that. And Universal got pissed about that shit.
I think you're just getting ahead of yourself. I wasn't going to talk about.
No.
Well, I wasn't going to talk about Drake and all that. However, the CDs and things, man, do we want to believe that it's the end of that?
Well, DVDs. DVDs is kind of gotta be the same thing because not a lot of people get DVDs that much anymore. Unless you get what Alex gets, the down editions or the Ultra 4K editions. But other than that, most of the live streaming stuff you can watch on Netflix or Hulu.
Well, not everything is on Netflix, and not everything's on Hulu.
Yeah, because blame the studios for that.
Hold on. Do I believe it's the end of all that crap?
Yeah.
Heck no. Heck no, it's not the end of all that crap. Just like it wasn't the freaking end of freaking still freaking sell iPod touches for no reason when you can have all the music on your phone. Doesn't make any sense. Why do we need MP3 players? It doesn't make any sense. They're not over yet, though. It's not no way. It's gonna be the same thing with CDs. They ain't going nowhere right now. Alright?
They'll probably cut the. They'll
I
probably cut
agree.
the section. They'll probably cut the section compared to what it is.
I don't believe. I still believe CDs hold importance into the music industry in some sort of way. I know what they're trying to do with the streaming. They understand that streaming is huge right now. With the kids and everything. You know, I stream a lot of shit. But streaming, well, let me say back up and say, CDs, a CD sale can basically expose the bullshit of an artist. And when I say that, is like, you can have all these players. Hold on. I'm talking about players. I had to hit the game, but I had to hit the game shot for the buzzer. You hear the buzzer right now. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Alright. Shut up. So anyway. What was I saying? Damn buzzer fucked me up.
I can finish what you're saying.
No. I got it. Yeah, it exposes the bullshit in the artist. Cause you get all these streams for a dude. Like, let's say the dude gets like 40-some K streaming. Alright, yeah, he's with the streaming. But you see them CD sales? Nigga barely making 1,000. You might get a little over 1,000. It exposed the bullshit in you. When you stream, you're not always good. People can stream any type of joke music. It don't mean that it's the greatest thing in the world. So I don't think it's fair for the CDs to be, you know, pushed all the way to the back. CDs definitely have value to them. Now I don't know if you mentioned something, Brandon, about the sales of the CDs, and that's why they're doing such and such with them. But I definitely don't believe it's a seed, you know, in the air for the CDs.
The other thing is the revenue generated from streams versus the whole CD. Say a CD is like $20, about, I'd say $1 or $2 goes to the artist, then it splits with the label, the producers, any songwriters, and all that. Compared to stream, and compared to a stream, you want to get like 0.0008 cents of a cent on that.
When you sell, let's talk about the greatness of an artist. When you sell so many CDs, you know you the shit. You know you have the strongest fan base, one of the strongest fan bases in the world, because you know a whole bunch of people, you know, they're over here with the streaming shit. But if you sell a whole bunch of CDs, that's basically telling people like, yeah, you know, this is the one. If he's selling all this on CDs, he's definitely making a lot on the streams. Guys like Kendrick are not only booming off of streams, they're booming off of CD sales. Who else? Drake? Is Drake another one? Drake is just smashing up the streaming charts. But
he's one of the top streamers on Spotify. Spotify, last time I saw he gets like 35 million streams per 35 million people stream to him on a monthly basis. Just like Post Malone gets about 33 million.
But when you balling off the CDs, that's how it speaks to your level of artistry and how great of a impact that you have in the music business. But all these fuck ass niggas, man, these little dipshits, all these motherfuckers who's making absolutely no content, have no substance in their music, the streams don't help with at all. The streaming is basically for the music labels.
Yeah,
It's
I
not for
agree.
the artist at all. You're not getting paid a whole bunch.
Yeah, you get like less than a penny per stream. But yeah, people say, "Oh, you get millions of streams, though." I'm like, "Yeah, but keep
And
in
it
mind,
don't,
you
it
had to
don't
cut that."
fucking matter. 1 million streams? So what? You get 1 million streams, all whoop-de-doo. You still sound
I
like
saw,
shit when
I
you're on the
saw,
mic.
yeah, I saw an article just now that says like a band got 1 million streams, and out of all that, they only got about $4,000 out of it.
And the money too.
You
The
think?
money is I don't. Did you mention how much an artist makes off of selling a physical copy of a CD?
Digital copy, they get like probably 2% of that, if that. You get
Probably.
a small percentage.
Probably.
Because you
Right.
have the label, you got the producers, you got the songwriters, you got the whoever made your CD and all that. You have to pay them and all that. There's a lot of shit that gets taken out. Only time you'll have a bigger cut is if you're independent. You have a bigger cut.
Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit.
Labels screw you over. People are like, oh, like look at Drake. He's all like some artists do other things than music. You have like brand deals. Look at Drake. He has stuff with Apple. Same thing with Chance the Rapper. You got 500K to do coloring book to make it just be on Apple Music
Yeah,
for like a few
streaming
weeks.
is taking over. However, it does not
Nuts.
totally throw out CDs completely.
People
But
still buy CDs with vinyl.
unless these trash ass niggas just take over and there's absolutely no rappers with any substance, then yeah, streaming rules over anything. What in the world?
And then you have the ones who go on SoundCloud to listen to music. You don't get paid for that streams. You don't get paid for those streams. It's just free streams.
No. So streaming is hurting
YouTube
the artist more
gives you
than it's
stream
helping.
You
Yeah,
know what?
man.
I'm gonna stream about them mouths in them yak. Mouths in that yak.
Yeah, I want to hear that. Man, you probably would, man. Just put a little in front of whatever name you want to do. Little Days. Little Days gonna be that Miles and that Yak song. I bet you do like 5 million streams tomorrow. You'll be invited to do a whole bunch of dumb shit. Yeah, man. I don't believe this is the CD era.
Well, people say that about VHS, and look what happened to VHS.
Nah. VHS went out because there was a much better version of what you could play. Music sounds the same on a CD, just like it sounds the same on an MP3.
They're different frequencies. iTunes is
Sound the
always.
same.
Come on.
You may say that, but then you look in the metadata, it's different.
Don't matter. It's about what the human ear hears. It sounds the same.
Just depends on the person, usually. Alright.
Dick buckets.
So you want to talk about this topic, Kitten, or you going on to the next topic?
I'm going on to the next topic, so I'm done with that. Okay, we got the homie, not the homie, but homegirl Barty B out here telling all these Crip niggas that's about that blood gang. About that blood gang. Alright, now anybody who don't know, Cardi B, she posted an Instagram pic of her wearing a nice blue, I don't want to say mink coat, but it was a fur coat. A nice blue fur coat. She basically said, I don't like wearing blue. She didn't say blue though. She said flu. Basically like taking a shot, you know. I don't like wearing flu, but I look good in this, you know what I'm saying? And then she get like death threats. You know what I'm saying? She get like threats from like these Crip niggas or so-called, you know, trolls or whatever saying, yo, hey, yo, Barty or Cardi, don't come to LA.
Mm.
You know, and then there was a report that the clubs, you know, because she's going into LA for All-Star Week this weekend, so.
Because also probably got her tickets.
Yeah. What? Shut up. Anyway.
I was telling the truth there.
Shut up. We ain't got LA money right now, so shut up. Hey, hold on, man. Didn't I tell you before? If you mention LA one more time out your mouth, you get slapped.
I didn't even mention LA. I said, you said something about All-Star Weekend. I said Offset probably got her the tickets.
It's in LA.
Oh, he called you an idiot.
Hold on. Don't turn this into a roast session. I'll get the roasting you in a bit. I'm getting back on Cardi. I'm getting back on Barty.
Wait, talk about Cardi and her big titties.
Oh my God.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
You want to catch that fade from Offset? You want to catch that fade from Offset?
I would.
And let me get back to the story.
Offset ain't about nothing.
Now, the clubs, you know, they say, you know, we gotta pack tight on the club security. You know, motherfuckers acting up. But Barty, I think it was today or yesterday, she basically saying, listen, I ain't scared of none of y'all niggas. I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? I know some Bloods, I know some Crips. You know what I'm saying? Well, of course she knows about Bloods, because she's been a Blood. If y'all didn't know, she's been a Blood since she was 16. That's what she said. She said, I ain't gotta prove myself to nobody. I'm about that blood life. But anybody who want to try to take my life, come and get it. I'm right here.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna drop my flag for nobody. I was like, okay, Barty. I said, okay, Barty. She ain't taking no shit from none of these bitch ass niggas who want to come over here and talk some shit. Just throwing up that Crip gang.
She doesn't take L's.
That's funny because you just say that, because I just see a video of Cardi scared of that little cheetah in her music video.
Scared of cheetah. Well, we're terrified of things that we don't necessarily see.
What?
Things that are out of the norm. Listen, are you gonna sit there and be scared of a cheetah? A cheetah?
No, I'm saying she's scared of a cheetah, but she's gonna act like she ain't scared of a bunch of goons coming for her. When she's scared of the cheetah,
control.
She doesn't want to take any L's, that's why.
Give me a foul for that. But yeah, and a question I wanted to ask about that is, do you think it's safe for any rappers or anybody to necessarily perform at clubs or anything?
Not really.
Safe? Heck no. It's never safe. Especially not at a club where there's low security. Concert where you got security all around, that's a different story. But a club? No. Never is.
Yeah,
they do it anyway because it's money.
Yeah, it's a rap show. I mean, a rap is probably the #1 genre for a concert where you're most likely to see fights and shootouts.
Yep.
So, especially now you got some gang shit involved. Oh my God. But I don't want to believe that the club security is tightening up for Cardi. I don't believe that for a second. A lot of times, though, clubs don't give a fuck about who's performing, you know, what's going on, or who gets shot or such and such up until somebody gets sued. Because if somebody gets shot like a bystander, most of the times I think the person, like the performer, is the one that's definitely going to get sued.
Isn't that
by the bystander, huh?
isn't that how Seymour got accused because he was in that club that 16-year-old got killed? Is that how it happened? Or
I
was
don't
he
know.
at a concert?
Uh, I don't know. I mean, that was years ago. I was like little when that shit happened, so I don't
I was
necessarily
too.
know.
We all were.
That's a little bit before my time. So
Well, no, it was not. It was like 2003.
that was
It was
before my
before.
time
How was it before your time? He was born in
because I
95.
had at 2003. I'm not thinking about that shit, so it's before my time. I'm not thinking about who gets shot when I'm like 8 years old. I'm thinking about Captain Crunch cereal and SpongeBob whenever he comes on. I'm not thinking about that shit.
Well then, okay.
You thinking about Sponge Dick?
Oh, here we go. Don't
Okay,
disrespect
Alex,
SpongeBob.
you watched SpongeBob when you was 8 years old. Don't lie to yourself, please.
Listen, I regret every freaking minute. So shut your mouth.
He regrets every
At least
bit
you
like
admit
it
it.
was like smoking crack. Like, yeah, you know, that was like one of the worst times of my life. I don't know what I was thinking when I did it. I don't know. It just
I don't know
happened
what
out of
I was
nowhere.
thinking. I was a dumb kid. That's all I know.
Yeah, we know.
But anyway.
You just dumb, but let's not talk about that. All right.
Anyway, do we believe Cardi with the shits? I think Cardi with the shits, bro.
Well, she's all,
I'm not doubting her gangster, bro.
I think Cardi
but
better be careful.
like
That's all I know.
I said it before. I said it before today. I said she doesn't take L. She wants to talk little shit to everybody.
I'm just saying. I don't feel like she has anything to prove to anybody. But of course, when you're a celebrity, mainly a rapper, and you're sitting here and you're talking about, oh yeah, you bang, you rep this such and such set. You know, people are always going to want to test you. Some idiot from the damn suburbs believes he knows everything about your life. Because I see it every time. I see like motherfuckers who ain't even smelled the hood talking about, oh, such and such ain't a gangster. Such and such never sold drugs. Nigga, you would never even smelled the hood your damn self. You sit there and watch Paid in Full, if you even watch Paid in Full. You watch those movies, you listen to rap music, don't necessarily mean you know everything about the damn streets.
Get 'em.
There's always some corny, preppy boy fuck that think he knows everything about the streets. Oh no, man. And then they want to say nigga. And be the white people who want to say nigga. Like, nigga, shut up. I don't need some dumb shit.
Nah, I never.
Don't try to
I
test
know,
Cardi's gangster, man.
I see white people say it all the time. I'd never say it. I place it.
Better not
Let's just
say
say
it. Better not say it.
I never say it.
Play it.
You never see me
Nah,
say
but
it because
seriously,
I either say
ask me.
in or I say gal instead.
Guy.
That's
It's
how
funny.
I do.
It's funny because I bet I be thinking in my head, Brandon be getting all to six. He'd be like, "God dang niggas."
Yeah, Brandon try to be slick. You think we don't be knowing you be saying that shit, man. Because I know we be pissing you off enough to make you like, oh, them fucking niggas. Like fucking niggas, they always do it, talking shit. Sick of they nigga asses. Sick of them niggas, man.
Oh shit!
Bunch of black ass, black ass niggas. Oh shoot! I know Brandon be saying he can't wait. Like, I believe Brandon's the type who, like, he listens to rap music. He'll roll up the windows and he'll look outside for a moment and make sure it's safe. I'm like, what up to all my niggas? That's what he's like in the car. Where my niggas, where
Yep.
my niggas at? Yeah, man. Brandon, but nah, Brandon. Don't say that shit. I'll beat your ass.
I don't say shit. I don't say that shit. I already
Did the
told you I
jump,
don't.
did the jump, did the jump. But yeah, for real, don't say that shit. Anyway, yeah, Cardi, don't test the gangster, man. She about that shit. She about that blood gang. She said it in
Chris
the,
that life.
she said it in Bodak Yellow. These are red bottom, these are blade shoes. Yeah. Oh no, I wouldn't test the gangster. All right, so are we done with that? That was quick.
I assume so.
All right, Janae Aiko.
She's
Don't
banging
correct
before.
me. Don't correct me.
I didn't. I said someone else.
No, I was talking about. If anybody, have y'all seen the article?
No, I don't know.
Oh
What?
well,
Yeah,
so
so
I
what?
think it was today or yesterday. It came out where, she was explaining, about her relationship or whatnot, and how it came to fruition with Big Sean. But if any of y'all pay attention to Twitter or whatever, this is social media in general. When it comes to her, people have been bashing her, saying she cheated on her husband that she was with for Big Sean, and she just been shut up. God damn it, I hate this shit. She's been getting shit talked about. Basically people calling her a hoe, a home wrecker. But she's like, all right, enough of all that. I'm gonna tell y'all my story. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So basically, she goes into the article. She goes in to the interview. Says that her husband, who is producer, Dr. Genius, at the time, her ex-husband, when they were together, Dr. Genius not only had kids out of the relationship with somebody else, but was also still married to the baby's mother.
The fuck?
Yep. Married to the baby's mother. Still married. So I'm guessing, I don't know if the marriage was...
Annulled?
Yeah, maybe, or this maybe they was like boyfriend, girlfriend, and this allowed everybody to believe that they was like husband and wife. I don't know. But basically after that, she basically said everything with Big Sean before all that happened was a platonic friendship. It was nothing but two friends that made songs with each other. They did an album with each other. Blah, blah, blah. It was all friends, but it was up until the point where, she got rid of Dot. No, I think she said she was still with Dot.
No.
But after her brother died, like 2 months after that, Big Sean hit her with, what you ain't allowed to have friends. That saying. And they went out to, with each other, watch a basketball game. And pretty much everything took up after that. It was basically after that she said, she was single after that and got with Big Sean, and then shit just got different.
She already has a kid right now. She already has a kid already.
And I seen people yeah, she already had a kid. That was like before Dr. Genius. So And I've seen people on Twitter, you know, they on there talking about, you know, she was, you know, the women, the females, you know, like girl power. They was like, oh, she was right to, you know, be in another relationship if such and such was still married to old girl, to the baby mama. And how could people just leave that detail out? That leaves me to thinking like, is Janae in the right or is she still somehow in the wrong? What do y'all think?
Hmm?
Do you think Janae is still in the right or do you think she's in the wrong?
I still think she's in the way because even though she had a kid with
But that's not
Omarion's what?
that's
On
not
the
even in the that's not, that has nothing to do with anything.
I if he was married to somebody, what is he trying to do a monogamous marriage or something so he can have another marriage with
I don't
Janae?
know what the nigga was thinking. I don't know. Alice, what you think?
I got confused about halfway through, so I really don't know what's happening.
Alright, what you want? Where you got confused at?
Right after you said that, right when you were saying that she decided to tell her side of the story, I kind of tuned out.
Oh my God, man. Do I really have to go back? Do I really have to get?
Nah. All I'ma say is,
Basically, old boy was cheating, still had a, you know, baby mama. He was still married to the baby mama, and she was got
hmm
upset, and then Big Sean was there to be her savior, and then she got with Big Sean after that, after the divorce or whatever, and that's how the, you know, relationship came to fruition. Now, do you think she was in the right or in the wrong?
well, man, she, man, it's hard. It's a complicated situation. But I'm gonna say that her decisions were not thought out, but they're not necessarily wrong. They're not
Mm-hmm.
wrong, but they're not thought out properly.
Right.
You gotta think about what you're gonna do and think about the consequences to what you're doing.
Exactly. Well, I don't know, and a lot of people was like, "Are you really gonna, you know, still? Would you still call her a hoe? Does this qualify for, you know, being the whole home record bullshit?" They say,
Home record.
you know,
Well,
basically like she cheated on the dude that
yeah,
she was with.
yeah, she qualifies as a hoe. 'Cause to me, a hoe is someone who, if you're with
But
someone, whether it be
even if, you know, he was, you know, still legally married to the baby mama and, you know, had the kids and everything with her, still married.
she should,
She,
okay, she could have just left him. Well, I don't care. If he's still legally married, I understand. Okay, I understand you can go out and date while still being legally married because you don't want to be with that person. That's court stuff. That's court stuff. It
mm,
doesn't matter if you're not with that person mentally, then you're not really with that person or whatnot. That's court crap. So yeah, since you cheated on him, doesn't matter if he was still legally married. Yeah, because legal that's court crap. It's not his fault. If we could get divorces in 24 hours, people would do it. It takes longer than
mm,
that.
hmm. I'm gonna have to agree with you, man. I believe, you know what Dr. Genius did. It wasn't right, but I also believe, you know, there's the old saying, two wrongs don't make a right. And just
Yep.
because someone does something to you doesn't mean you retaliate with the same mentality of doing the exact same thing to them. Because it doesn't make you the better person.
Right.
And it also brings up the question, another question for me. If we're in a relationship with a woman that we truly love, we truly care about, is she allowed to have male friends?
Yes, she can, as long as she doesn't do anything. Be a
Yeah,
hoe or anything.
I don't have a problem with that.
I mean,
But
because
yeah,
Big
pretty much the
Sean
same.
was nothing but a friend.
Well, yeah, but that's not always going to happen, and we can't try to make it seem like that's always going to happen. That it's going to turn into something more than that.
You're right. I can just tell you now, I ain't got no female friends. But a lot of women, they get jealous when, they see their dudes with you know, other females, and they create, females begin to create their own narratives.
It just depends on the person you. It just depends on the person you're dating, like how their past relationships are. Because okay, I know you guys don't want to be talking about this, but my ex, the guy she's with now, doesn't like barely let her talk to anybody basically because I barely talk to her as is because he does not like me. All because he got pissed at her all because on my sister's wedding we had pictures of me and her tagged together and he think we were doing stuff. I'm like, we're not even doing anything. We just had pictures from the wedding and he got mad about it. It was just insane. It makes no sense. Some people are just. The only reason he acts like the way he is because the girl he dated before her had a kid with him, but she over behind everything, she cheated on him multiple times. He didn't do anything about it. Just
And you can see where the hurt is, though. So I can kind of understand his side because I'm like, hold on. You out hanging out, dancing with your ex-boyfriend. I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm gonna feel
that's
some
the
type of
main.
way.
That was the main thing. I'm like, and the thing is, I was not even trying to do anything with her. I was just dancing with her, but I'm not like trying to grab her ass or anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm just like a slow dancer. All I'm doing. I'm not trying to do anything to show off or anything. And he gets all pissed off about it.
But then again, does he know you personally?
Technically, no. He only knows me all because I'm her ex-boyfriend.
And that's the thing. If I don't know you, then I definitely can't trust you. So that's
He,
because even though you know yourself and she knows you, but he don't know you. But I don't want to be, you never want to be too controlling.
no,
But
I'm never like that.
and I
I'm dating
and I don't
somebody.
want to dictate who I'm with, or for them to pick and choose their friends, because I don't want nobody doing that shit to me.
When I'm dating somebody, I don't care who you talk to, as long as you don't do nothing behind my back, or I find out by somebody else that you did something with them. That's the only time I don't mind if you do anything. But if you're doing something behind my back and I find out the hard way, where's the trust at?
Trust is gone. But
There
I
it
think
is.
that's the obvious thing.
But you have some relationships that the guy or girl can cheat on them, and then a few months later they get back together, which I don't understand one
Well,
bit.
that's not the case with Janae. I mean, she created an entire new relationship, and that's kind of like, and that women, they are so quick to get into another relationship.
I can't. It takes me like a while to get into a relationship again.
That takes men it definitely takes men, a while to get back into a new relationship. But women will hop into a new relationship like bam.
They just bounce back and forth. They just go one, then go to the next one.
And I'm like, for reals? Like, what's up with that? I mean, So you can't sit here, and that's another thing with like cheating. Like whenever like a man, I believe, whenever men cheat, it's just like you wanna be in something different. You just wanna ride in that Ferrari that's sitting out there. You get the free test drive. You know what I'm saying? You wanna drive it in a little bit. But for a woman, it'll be like, oh, I want a whole new car. This is different.
I don't know. Unstable creatures.
Yep.
Yeah, people are stupid. People are weird. I don't know. Janae, you got this nigga's whole face tattooed on your arm. Talking about Big Sean.
Mm.
Sure he does.
You
That's
better
not
hope
fair.
that doesn't backfire. That's all I'm gonna say. You better hope it don't backfire. Because, you're sending yourself some bad luck now. But hey, it's your relationship. Alright, what we got here? Oh, high school reunion. I want to talk about that.
That's
I
all
guess I
you.
will.
Ain't me. We ain't got one.
I guess I will. Basically, I'm getting invited to my 5-year high school reunion, guys. I can't believe it's been 5 years, dude. Are you freaking serious? 5 years? Oh my god, I can't wait to see the gang.
Trash.
Going to see all those good people I graduated with. Class of 2013. It's gonna be fun. Psych. I ain't going back to that fucking bitch. Man, fuck them. Fuck the whole class, man. That's how I feel. That's how I'm rocking. I don't care about none of them niggas. None of them niggas, man. There's not really much to say about that.
You brought it up.
Yeah, you're the only one. Because I don't care about mine at all.
Yeah, I can't say none of them niggas. Well, I was just gonna bring up, what y'all high school reunions. Don't y'all? Do people even get 5-year high school reunions? Are we like the first ones to
I
do
thought it
that
was
shit?
like 10. I thought it was like 10s.
See,
Thought
that's
it
the
was
thing.
like,
I think y'all the only ones because we didn't plan no 5-year crap. Like when you told me that, I was like, what?
yeah, it's just.
I thought it was 10 years instead of like 5 years. I thought it was like every 10 years or
It
so.
usually is 3 years. But yeah, I'm not going to that. It's like anybody that I ever hung up with, they were always older. It was you, Dave. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole bunch of our other friends. But I ain't hung out with people in my class like that. Except for James.
James is a cool guy though.
James the homie. James, we gonna be up in Morgantown, dog. Can't wait to see you, dog. Yeah,
MT.
we gonna get lit. But other than that, I don't fuck with none of y'all. I don't.
I bet.
All that shit y'all was talking, man. Some of y'all be trying to send me the friend request on Facebook, man. Forget y'all, man. Y'all ain't none of my friends. To be honest, I wish I would take a lot of them in the class. I wish I actually got a chance to fight them.
That's just rude.
You're probably like, who the fuck are you?
It's like, hey, you want to throw these hands?
I actually do. I wish I threw hands with a lot of them niggas. They deserve to get smacked. I know with some of them I would like to mention their names, but I'm not gonna do that.
You're trying to
But a
start
lot of
some
you,
beef.
nah, man, fuck them. Cause I don't shit. You know, some of them motherfuckers. You know, I don't forgive. And I don't forget. So a lot of them bitch ass niggas and them bitch ass bitches. Fuck y'all, man. Y'all ain't. Fuck y'all. All y'all with them ugly ass, I'm pretty sure 50% of them got some ugly ass kids by some stupid ass, dumb ass baby daddies and some ugly ass, stanky baby mamas.
Did you really say bitch ass bitches?
Bitch ass bitches. Yes, you right. Quote that. Put it on the
So
t-shirt, why don't you?
Twice in the. If only we had t-shirts, we could put it on t-shirts.
Put it on a t-shirt. Fuck you bitch ass niggas and you bitch ass bitches. That's exactly what should be on the t-shirt. I don't like none of y'all. None of y'all. Y'all can go eat a dick for all I care. Y'all won't see my black ass there. And it's not like they don't care. I'm like who? Kalen who? I never heard of him.
I have a short topic.
And what?
That Sebastian dyed Amber dyed Sebastian's hair blonde.
Man, I don't want to talk about that shit. Come on, Brandon.
Man, why are you bringing up? Don't bring up no garbage.
Anyway, I'm gonna skip on through this high school reunion. I shouldn't even brought it up. But yeah, all y'all bitch ass motherfuckers, man. All y'all class of 2013 at South Charleston. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. I wish I can like smack y'all with a handful of poison ivy leaves. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm rocking. Anyway. Hold on, what? What does that say? Oh. Oh. The V Black culture. It's Black History Month, y'all. I feel like a whole bunch of other people, you know, they're getting to the spirit of celebrating Black History Month and reliving or just telling the stories of each hero in one city, one state who is from Black heritage, African heritage. I don't feel like the same is being done with West Virginia. I feel like West Virginia doesn't give a fuck about us niggas. I really feel like that. And one thing that made me feel like that was like, you know, concerts that be happening at Civic Center. Why are all of them country fucking concerts, bro?
The only time I seen a rapper actually come to Civic Center was T.I. and I was like 2008.
That was like the last rapper that I can necessarily think of to come to Civic Center. That was 10 years ago, just like you said. You got all these country bumpkin ass motherfuckers. These old corn-fed ass niggas coming over here singing songs. But we can't have no hood shit over here. We can't have no niggas, you know, spitting some bars over here.
We can't have Kendrick. We can't have Cole.
Fuck Luke Bryan, Brad Paisley. Who else? All them straw hat wearing niggas, man. Fuck them.
You can't get along with Brad Paisley. Brad Paisley is from our state. He's from our state, so you can't curse him that much. He's from our state.
Who?
Brad Paisley is from our state.
I don't give a fuck. He ain't putting no money in my pockets. Ooh. You know that's what haters say. They be like, he ain't putting no money in my pocket. But for real,
but
man.
You need to put some rappers should come to West Virginia. Like seriously, there's like a lot of rappers I wish they'd come to West Virginia, but the closest they either come is either Lexington or Columbus.
I don't need all these Hickenbottoms be like, oh yeah, I can't wait to go to see such and such. But us niggas, we gotta sit home all day. And another thing was oh my God, I keep turning over the ball. Shit,
Trash.
getting whooped by the Cavs. Another thing, what else? Oh, I was talking, with you, Days,
Right.
about you know, you go to state, West Virginia State University, which was known as a historically black college.
Mm-hmm.
Years ago,
I had to put all the emphasis on it.
in
Years.
2018, boy, you thought you was actually at a Brad Paisley concert.
Oh, that's just fucked up.
It's the truth. I don't know if it's an internal thing or maybe this niggas just don't give a fuck about West Virginia anymore.
It's not it's not an internal thing, but
I think it
it's
is an
just
internal thing.
it's just more white people just ended up starting to go there. And plus, when you look at the statistics of just how many black people in West Virginia, period, you gotta spread it out throughout the whole state. There ain't a lot of us. It's not. It's
It really
freaking
ain't.
like 97% white, like 98%.
Yeah, niggas ain't caring about this state no more.
Leaving in
It was
droves.
like, do y'all? Because I believe like a lot of, state students, if they are black, they come from different states.
That's true.
And like I would believe like they come from Florida, maybe North Carolina, maybe. But
Virginia,
what are you
Ohio.
doing to like, you know, enhance or like promote the different heritage that, you know, that you so have, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to find an intelligent word to make me seem like I'm smarter than I'm actually am. Uh,
Intelligence.
no, it's
Intelligence.
just basically you have this history, but then you're not spreading it across, you know, the country.
I will say that on campus, that's the only thing they don't stop talking about how they're an HBCU. You hear it every day from either from an email or from another teacher. They talk about it all the time on the campus. As far as getting it out from the campus, the reason why it doesn't get out much is because the campus has no money to pay for any advertising, marketing, nothing like that. So they can't get it
Yep,
out. The
yep.
the closest they come to getting it out was Katherine Johnson, and that's because of the Hidden Figures movie.
I was the only. And another thing I didn't know was like, the Tuskegee Airmen, like one of the airliners, some of the airliners was, part of the state thing, part of the state campus, which I found out to be cool. But yeah, I definitely believe it's a money thing. It's definitely a money thing.
They are
West
white
Virginia
schools.
has absolutely no money. We are poor as hell. If you see a
True.
nigga stunting in some designer shit, chances is this nigga's a low life and has nothing to do with his life. It's very rare.
Facts.
Yeah, like we're poor out here. And even when I was little, you can see that it was a historical black college. But now it's just getting shitted on. And I won't say everyone, but there are some racist motherfuckers that are going up at state now. There definitely some redneck Confederate flag waving motherfuckers that's going at state. And ironic, they're going to a historically black college. And like for the what was the woman's name in the movie for Hidden Figures?
Katherine Johnson.
Katherine Johnson. Other than that, what are we doing to celebrate Black History for West Virginia?
Not a lot.
Nothing. A lot of people don't know their history or anything, and West Virginia don't give a fuck about it, man. It's just like, oh, it's another month. It's another month. Man, fuck West Virginia, man. Y'all won't let us live. Y'all got these lame ass concerts. And no one gives a fuck about country except all these Hickenbottoms over here, these cousin fuckers that live here. Man, fuck.
Wow. He called them cousin fuckers.
I feel like going off on every of these motherfuckers, man. Fuck
Oh,
all
he's
y'all.
hating on everybody today, isn't he? What's next? He went from LaVar hating on him to now he's hating
We're
on
gonna call it the Grizz K rant session.
Yeah, man. I just been feeling like getting some stuff on my chest, man. West Virginia, y'all not doing nothing. Oh, and Black Panther. It took y'all so long to have Black Panther in one of your films. And when Regal and Cross Lanes. Took y'all a while to actually have a standard format for Thursday night. One of the biggest movies in the country. It takes y'all forever to get it set up. Let me tell you about something, man. I know, some people won't say, oh, well, we got to get the seating right. No, I don't want to hear all that. I don't want to hear all that. It's a bunch of you country bumpkins who don't want to see black excellence. Y'all don't want to see niggas succeed. Y'all don't want to see that. Because y'all know niggas around here, the small percentage of black folks that live in this trashy, poor state. They want to see, something uplifting. Huh?
An even bigger problem with that Regal thing is the fact that it's Monday, the week that it comes out, and they still, throughout the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, only have 4 showings a day.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible.
That's because they're trying to, get, be petty. Trying to do some petty shit. Trying to ruin the day.
That's terrible. And then you have Marquee. Marquee has 4 for the day I'm going.
And the crazy
thing
they've
is, been out, haven't they? Those been out.
Yep. And all of Marquee's times.
Yeah.
West Virginia, I see the bullshit. Huh? Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say that it has to be something with this specific Regal, and probably in some other small towns or some other locations. But I mean, if you look at Regal in Atlanta, or if you look at Regal in New York, we don't even got to go to that big a city. Let's go to Charlotte. Look at the Regal in Charlotte. It's more than 4 freaking showings a day.
Yeah. Man, West Virginia, I can see the bullshit. You're not fooling me. You can fool all these other niggas. You can fool everybody else. You ain't fooling me. Y'all don't want to see black people take a W. And this is for anybody who, any outside listeners who don't even know that West Virginia is a fucking state. Yes, West Virginia is a state.
Oh, God. I hate when people say that shit. I'm like, seriously?
West Virginia is a state. It's a poor state. If you didn't get it the last few times.
I went to Atlanta and they didn't know what West Virginia was. I'm like, they're not that far away.
What that speaks how trash West Virginia is. It's a poor state. It's a poor trash state. What else? What else was I gonna say? Poor trash state. Oh yeah, it's racist too. 100%.
I'm not racist.
You're not racist. in front of us. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Oh, shit.
I'm just playing, dog. Nah, Brandon's cool. But there's a lot of races from what I experienced, and for what some of my people, not my people, fuck you, black people. I ain't my people.
My God, Karen, you're getting everybody today.
Nah, I'm just playing black people. I love y'all. This is for us. Nah, you know, some of my family, the disrespect that they have endured at their jobs, at any type of gathering, it's very disrespectful. But man, I can tell that, you know, Regal up in Cross Lanes, they doing some fuckity shit right now. They are. And I kind of feel saddened. Kind of feel hurt for myself. Like, you know, the black conscious me, like, really, nigga? Cause I bought a damn ticket from there. So I'm going to see the movie there while I'm bashing it.
Well, we gotta support the movie no matter what the
Well,
theater.
I'm gonna support the movie, but I'm just saying, you know, Regal, you know, I'm shitting on Regal, and I just bought a damn ticket from them niggas. So Regal's like, yeah, nigga, you gave us our money. You gave us your money.
Now eat your corn dog.
But still, you know, black culture in West Virginia don't mean shit, man. Fuck West Virginia, man. Y'all ain't shit. I've been ranting on everybody.
We know.
Yeah.
Talk about something good. Switch it to something positive.
Well,
Black
our
Panther.
last topic is positive. Last topic is positive. Alright. Black I'm not negative, man. I'm just speaking how I feel. Speaking how I feel, man.
Negative Nancy.
Damn. Alright. We got the Black Panther soundtrack. And we're going to speak on, you know, what we could expect to see from the movie. So for right now, we're just going to talk about the soundtrack. Now, all three of us have heard the soundtrack.
Finally, Alex actually listens to the album for once.
Yes, thank God. The man has listened to new music, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
Let me shut that down. Let me shut that down. You're idiots. I sat there. I listened to Huncho Jack whole album. That was new when I listened to it. I listened to Eminem's Day One when it dropped. Revival. I listened to it. I bought it afterwards because I was supporting my favorite artist. I bought that afterwards.
You dick ladder.
And I listened to this freaking Black Panther album. I've been listening to albums. I pick and choose. You idiots listen to. So I don't want to hear it. But move on. Black Panther soundtrack.
Yes, I just wanna congratulate you, man. 2018 has really put a move on you, man. You're starting to listen to new music, man. This is definitely your year now. But anyway, we're gonna talk about Black Panther now.
May we go?
Well, I'm gonna let you guys go first and give me your thoughts on the sound.
I got a question though. Do you guys want to go track by track?
Do what?
You want to go by track?
No. If you want a track that you want to mention that you really like, or what you least like, go ahead and mention them. But we're not gonna go through track by track. That shit is just gonna take up a lot of time.
Alex should go since he's starting to get into music again. So Alex, go.
Listen, I will go. Let me pull up the soundtrack. All right, I'm gonna pull it up.
Pull it up.
Tracks. It's not that hard.
Pull it up on Spotify. There we go. Oh, wait, no, that's the playlist, which I don't know why people have the playlist in the goddamn thing.
Yeah, that's weird for me too.
I know, I hate it too.
Okay.
Alright, here
Got
we
it.
go, here we go, here we go. Alright. What we
So
got?
I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there and go ahead and say it. The best
Okay.
track, the best track
I
on
know
this
what it is.
album is "Pray for Me." It's the best track on the whole fucking album. Okay.
I wonder why.
Now,
He's a
I'ma say
die-hard
another
Weekend
thing.
fan, friends. So,
Hold on. Die
Abel,
Hard,
hit
no,
him
but
up.
he fires on all cylinders every single time. But we're not discussing The Weeknd. We're just discussing this track and this album.
Alright.
The album altogether, as a whole package, to me, was just okay. Like there's skippable tracks on this. More than one, more than two, more than three. There's multiple skippable tracks on this, which is why it's just okay to me. Does it have some bangers? Yes, it does. As I said, Pray For Me. Big Shot is so freaking dope, okay? And I'm not a huge Travis Scott fan, but he went off.
I feel like
dang,
you're
that was-
starting to become a Travis Scott fan in a way.
I think you are, Alex. I really think you are.
I think
Because you listen to Hunter Jack, so I think you are.
he's a good
y'all
artist. He's enjoyable, so I wouldn't blame you if you did.
Hey, we gotta say something. We gotta congrats the new dad. He's a dad now.
I don't have to
Man, we ain't
congratulate
talking
that shit. Anyway, go ahead and finish what you was saying.
I like All the Stars. I like Bloody Water and King's Dead to an extent.
Mhm.
And Seasons is, I really have to be in the mood for a song like Seasons. But skippable tracks, let's see. The Black Panther song, skippable. I am so disappointed that Black Panther's main signature song is disappointing. So I'm so mad at that. Let's see. X with 2 Chains, it's
Kendrick's verse. Hard Kendrick's good on.
Khalid's The Ways. I don't mind Khalid's The Ways. I just have to be in the mood for that song. I don't like Ops. Skip.
Oh yeah.
I don't care for I Am. Skip. Paramedic is fine. Like I said, Bloody Waters and King's Dead. They're both just okay. Redemption. Don't care for Redemption. And then Seasons I have to be in the mood for. So when I go through all that and I'm like, well, half of the tracks I could skip if I'm not in the mood for some of those songs. I could skip half of this album. So to me, it's just okay. Standouts, Pray For Me, and Big Shot.
Okay.
I like
All
it.
right, Brandon.
Let's see. I can go on Alex with Kendrick's with the self-titled track of Black Panther. I was iffy on it, to be honest. I really was. All the Stars, I really like that. I like the song. I like the beat. SZA actually did pretty good on the chorus. It turns out it's perfect for her as a chorus. Kendrick did good on that. I'm being serious, but the song X is probably one of my favorite songs on the album because I like Kendrick's chorus on it because he does so good on it. That's how Kendrick can do good choruses. The Ways, I was iffy on it because I like Wade Sherman to an extent. If sometimes when they're separated, sometimes they can be good and sometimes they can be trash. This, I just don't like how slowly he sings on this. Yes, I like him when he's on Unforgettable. He's actually pretty good. He's actually really good on it because it should be his song, not French Montana's. I can agree with both of you guys that Ups is really not that good. You know, I do like Vince Staples to an extent. He's not
Ups, you mean?
He's not the.
He said Ups.
Yeah, but I'm telling the truth. I do like Vince Staples. He's a good artist and all, but on this, he's not that good at all. I don't know what he was trying to do with this. I I don't even know who the artist is. I've never heard of him or her. Is it? Oh, it's a girl.
Mm.
I never heard of her, so I was like, "What is this?" Paramedic. I actually like that song because you're the one who got me into that group, and it shocked the hell out of me when I found out there's 5 people in that group. I thought it was only 2 because of the initials and stuff. There's actually 5 people. Yeah, I thought there was 5 people. I always thought there was only 2 people in the group, but it's actually 5 people. But it's actually really good. Bloody Water, I actually like because I do like Absol and Anderson Park. I actually like them. James Blake, I've never heard of him before because the only time I know about him is King's Dead because he was a featured artist in that song, and that blends into that song. I actually like that song as well. I just don't like the first verse, which is by J-Lock. I do like J-Lock, but his verse I did not like. Redemption I actually like because I actually like Zachary. Zachary's actually good. Listen to listen to him when he does the verse for Kendrick on Love.
I thought his
it's
name
so good.
Zakari.
No, it's Zachary. That's how you say it, Zachary.
These damn artists and their names.
Seasons, it's meh. It's very meh. Big Shot, I can go now. It's a banger. It really is. It's a great banger. And Play For Me, trash. I'm just kidding. It's a great song. It's a great song.
And
I had to say it. I had to say it, but The Weeknd did kill he did kill the chorus on it. But the only thing I hate, I'm not lying. The only thing I hate about it is like how his falsetto goes high, very high. If you guys hear the chorus, listen to the chorus and hear his voice when he's doing like that. That part I fucking hate. It's so annoying. Other than that, it really does. I'll play it one day in the car and I'll show you what I'm talking about because I flatly hated that shit. It's so annoying. And overall, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Alright, Kaylin, your turn.
Alright, so let me pull it up. Real quickie.
I can send it to you.
No, it's right here. Just gotta go to my albums. Alright. So, Black Panther. Okay, I guess since y'all went down the line, I guess I'll do it. Okay,
Yeah.
Self-titled track, Black Panther. I did not like it. It confused me with the beat. I'm like, okay, where's he going with this? Because I really don't know where he's going with it. But then didn't last that long, so I was like, okay. Moving on to All the Stars with SZA. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. I don't know if y'all have seen the music video.
I have.
It is even more precious.
It really is.
It makes you appreciate the song even more and what it means for it. I absolutely love SZA's voice. She is one of the most talented singers that we have in our generation, and I believe she should have won that Grammy over Alessia Cara.
I can agree on that. All we can. And the other thing is, if she does another great album, I think a great album, she can probably get a Grammy next time and all that. I hope she does.
She should have won a Grammy for this one. Shit.
Yes, she should have.
Anyway, moving on. X with two. What, man? You cutting into my time. I ain't cutting into yours.
You could if you wanted to, but I just hope she doesn't become a side. She talks about being a side bitch though. That's all I hope she doesn't do. Okay, proceed.
Anyway, even hold on. Let me go on to that Weeknd song. Even though it is some side chick ass song, it's a damn good song, man. She has a damn good voice, man. But anyway,
I know she does. Okay.
X with 2 Chainz, Saudi, and Schoolboy Q. I like the song. I like the song. I only listened to the album once. I should have listened to it a couple other times so I can give it to a deeper dive. But yeah, I do like the song. It slaps. I think 2 Chainz did great. I think Schoolboy Q did great. Saudi, never heard of him or her. I think it's a him.
I don't
But
know.
it was dope. It was just a good song. It was a dope song. The Ways, y'all said y'all didn't like it. I liked The Ways. I liked what Sway Lee did, and I think Sway Lee is basically showing people like, hey, look out for that solo project that's coming up with the group project. So
I said it was okay. I have to be in the mood for it.
it's pretty good. Ops with Jürgen Brockrock and Vince Staples. I did not like this. I did not like it. I heard the song. You can hear the song a couple times throughout, like the new trailers or whatever. But nah, this shit is trash. I can't fuck with it. I Am. I liked I Am. Georgia Smith. She's a beautiful, talented singer. I like the song. Paramedic. Man, that shit slaps. And I expected it to be like that. SOBRBE, man. If y'all don't know who them boys are, man, y'all need to check them out. The first time I seen them was the Rolling Loud Festival. It was streaming live from the Bay Area. And I got a chance to watch them. First time I ever seen them in my life. And I'm like, damn, these niggas is really dope, man. And they're from the Bay. So they was definitely putting on for, for the town. Town business. Some town business. They was
Little B the
definitely
Bass
putting
God.
it up. Huh?
I said they putting on for Little B the Bass God.
Oh, man. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they fuck with B. Lil B. Lil B's a legend in the town, so probably. Let's see. Bloody Waters. Bloody Waters was cool. It was cool. It wasn't like wow, but it was cool. King's Dead, definitely a banger. You say you didn't like J Rock's verse. I think J Rock had probably second best verse on there.
I just didn't like. I just didn't like
Future was
his
just Future just has the most silliest shit on there, man. I
He
don't know
really
what this
does. He
nigga
really
was doing.
does. Are you talking about that voice he does?
He's like,
That voice was so weird. What the hell was he saying?
Man, that shit was hilarious. I could just die. I just die laughing every time I hear that shit, man. Kendrick
You
killed
think
it
he was
as
laughing in
usual.
the studio? They're probably all laughing in the studio, like, what the fuck is he doing?
Yes, Kendrick is. Yeah, I'm bet they was like, man, this nigga is silly. He was probably high as fuck doing that shit.
Probably was.
Kendrick's verse was dope. Going down to Redemption. Redemption was. I kind of liked the song. Yeah, I kind of like the song. I mess with it. Seasons. It was cool. It's pretty good. First time I ever heard Mozzie. And these other two motherfuckers, I never heard of them in my life, but they was rapping.
Yeah.
They was spitting.
Esbava.
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
It's Java. I think that's how you
Reason.
say it. Java. I don't know how you say it.
Hey, let's not take the whole podcast.
One
and
of
try to
those
figure out
letters. One of those letters is probably silent, but go ahead.
So Java.
Hold on, you said Sajava?
So Java.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
All right, Big Shot with Travis Scott. I definitely believe that this is a banger, man. He basically takes one of his verses from New Freezer, man, and he just kills it, man. Kendrick, boy, man, and definitely Travis Scott with the 1-2 combo. He definitely showed up on that song. And last but not least, Pray For Me. Definitely a good song. I loved it. I can agree with Alex when I say damn near every song The Weeknd has, he kills it. Except Unfazed with Lil Uzi. That shit was trash. But that wasn't his fault. That was basically Uzi's fault. However, I definitely like the album. I think the album is going to mostly be captured into the film. Maybe y'all think? I think it will.
Yeah.
I think that if they use, of course, I'm gonna say it. I think if they use "Pray for Me" in the right moment, it'll set the tone for that whole scene, or whatever scene it's in.
Bruh, if I hear Big Shot playing during the movie, I'm getting lit up in that bitch. I don't care. I'm like, hey, Big Shot. What? Peanut butter inside. Oh, man. That shit is dope.
Get you emotional, edited emotional.
That shit is... man, that shit... Man, I really like the album. I'm definitely going to be bumping this for the rest of the week leading up to the movie. It's going to be prepping me up for the movie.
Man, we're going to be in there with a bunch of college students. It's going to be hype.
It's definitely going to be hype, man. I can't wait.
I had to see it a different time.
Oh, poor baby. Oh, mom.
I had to see it at 9:40. You can hear you guys at 7 o'clock. So when you guys get home, I'll be beginning watching it.
Man, it'd be funny you fall asleep in the movies by yourself.
Show.
Brandon missed out on everything. Guys, tell me what happened.
Like, tell me what happened. You spend all that money on that damn ticket. But it won't. I definitely done it before. Just paying to sleep in the theaters.
Alien Covenant, you fell asleep. Fast and Furious, you fell asleep.
Yeah, man. Especially when I'm coming off work and I don't have any sleep, like no nap time before I go see the movie. Yeah, there's a high percentage chance I'm gonna fall asleep during the movie. And also, if it's a shitty movie, I'm definitely sleeping on it. So I haven't slept on a good movie. I never slept on a good movie. So. Alright, we're done with the soundtrack. So, last but not least, we're going to do... What do we think is going to be happening into the movie? What is our predictions? Anything good?
Everything
Black Panther's
good.
Gotta die.
I think, I said it before, I'm going to say it again, I think Black Panther will be the best of the Marvel solo films.
Oh, wow.
It's a big statement, but I believe...
Even better than Iron Man?
Better than Iron Man?
It's... Okay. Yeah, it's going to be either better or right on par with the very first Iron Man.
Whoa. That's a big prediction.
Yeah, because I would say Iron Man is the best solo film from the Marvel. From the MCEU. That was called?
No, MCU.
MCU.
Okay, MCU. Wait, EU is the series, ain't it?
DC.
Oh.
That's
DCEU. And then MCU. Oh, shit.
Okay. But yeah. I can agree with that. I definitely can agree. I would hope so. Just so I can see everybody, from the movie, perform well. And I believe, with the success that this movie has already had and what it will have, I think it's already locked in for other different sequels to the movie.
Oh, yeah, you already know.
We're going to see a lot more Black Panther. And we're going to see a lot more of Ryan Coogler.
I hope he does. I hope he's a good director.
Coogs will probably get a Star Wars contract sooner than later.
I bet he will.
I believe it.
There hasn't been a movie that I haven't seen from him that I didn't like.
He has 3 movies.
I love Fruit. Well, yeah, that's true. Fruitvale State, and I think that speaks to him. Like, he's not a person that's going to take a whole bunch on his plate. He's going to take one project and he's going to put his heart, his soul, all his creation, his mind into that project to make it one of the best things. And that's what has helped work with him so far. And that's what we're going to see when we watch Black Panther. Fruitvale Station, very emotional movie. I loved it. It made me mad. It made me sad.
What is that about? I never watched it.
Oscar Grant. He's Oakland native who gets killed by the police. So basically the movie leads up to before his death. Basically like a little step in his shoes before he dies.
Okay. I've heard of it, but
he always works with Michael B. Jordan. It's like his favorite actor to work with.
It is, man. It's like a 1-2 combo, man.
Isn't he in Black Panther too?
Yeah, yes. He's in Black Panther. He's Killmonger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he did Creed.
Creed. It took me a while to actually get to watch that movie, but when I watched it, I loved it. Ryan Coogler is going to be that. He's going to be that dude, man.
Right.
Okay, this might be dumb, but could you think he could, if he could pull it off, like, if he still does great movies in like the next few years, do you guys think he could be the next Spielberg or no?
I don't know.
It's a hard thing to live up to, man.
He
has to have a established career for that.
Well, I don't want to. I never want to put the whole. He's gonna be the next. Always say you should always strive to be the first you.
Because it can be. It's just like not a lot of people want to be the next Michael Bay because he does too much explosions for every movie he does.
Yeah, and the movies end up being super trash. But
Transformers.
I will direct this next thing at Cougs. Cougs, if you ever hear this, man. I love what you're doing as a director, especially a black director, but I'm coming for you, bro. I'm coming for that belt. I'm coming for that crown,
Cougs, man. You coming for Cougs?
What? Don't do that, Alex.
No, listen, every director is a competitor in my eyes, okay? No matter how much I like them, they're a competitor.
Even Jordan Peele?
Yes.
Isn't he supposedly making a Get Out 2?
Man, please don't make it. Please, Jordan Peele, do not make another Get Out 2. I mean, there's absolutely no need for a sequel. It's great. So I hate when people try to make sequels out of movies that don't need sequels.
It happens all the time. Sequels
create something different. I understand that the movie, if he makes a sequel to the movie, I can guarantee it won't be as good as the first.
That happens with a lot of sequels.
There are no rumors of a sequel.
Well, he said that, he's gave it a thought.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. We gave it a thought.
I don't care. He probably gives taking dumps a thought. Doesn't mean he's going to go take one immediately.
I don't know. Shit. If you got poop on the brain, then yeah, you might have to go take a doo-doo.
Yeah. Okay, we are not talking about shit on this fucking podcast.
Yeah, we are.
Technically, we are talking about shit on this podcast. But
oh.
Anyway, I expect this, Black Panther movie, man, Friday, man. It's gonna be lit. I wish it would have been Thursday, but these motherfuckers, man.
Shut the hell.
Listen, I got class.
I got work.
Oh, God dang it, man. I wish I had a damn car. I would have gone and seen the damn movie, my damn self.
You don't even live that... Dude, you don't even live that far from You don't even live that far from Marquee. You can honestly just walk there.
Marquee's trash.
No, we couldn't. Ain't nobody walking to Marquee.
Hold on, walk? Really? Let's use our brains here.
Yeah.
Let's use our brains here. I'm not gonna walk there.
And then you have to walk all the way back at night. You tripping.
Why don't you walk from your house to Sam's Club when you go to work?
Ah!
I'll take me like.
It's not that
Well,
far, Brandon.
okay.
You fucking moron, you dumb bitch.
Okay. Compared like what 2 miles from your house compared to my house to Sam's Club, that's like
Man,
13 miles.
I get ran over. There's hardly any sidewalks if I'm walking all the
It
way
really
to
isn't.
work. Okay,
Brandon,
then.
you a jackass.
I could honestly go from my house to legal because all I have to do is go to Lightnire and then take the turn to get on the bridge.
Brandon, you ain't
Yeah.
walking that crap. Stop it.
You're not walking that.
I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying that you could take that way to get the. Cause you can take that way to get to Walmart.
Well,
To get the
how's
legal.
about you walk from Sam's Club to Marquee when you get ready to see the film? Then walk back once you're done with the film.
I could do that. It's not even that far from my work. My work's not that far from Marquee.
You can get some exercise with your bitch ass. Right there.
You say you fat.
Instead of exercising your fat lips. Always
Oh.
talk too much.
Assholes. Alright, I guess that is all the topics, or we got any more topics to talk about?
Well, that's all I got listed on my phone here. Ain't nothing really else interesting happened this week. I had to literally make up some other shit just so we can just talk about stuff.
Yeah, it's been a slow week as far as entertainment news or something fun to talk about. It's been a slow week.
I think last episode was lit. I think the last episode was pretty lit. That's because
But
we had
nobody watched
far
it.
more. Yeah, y'all need to go back and watch that, man. Go onto our YouTube, man. Check us out. Unfiltered. I don't know what's the channel called on there.
The Unfiltered Podcast.
The Unfiltered Podcast. Check us out on the Unfiltered Podcast. So I think that's it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 5 of the Unfiltered Podcast with my idiot co-host Brandon and my other narcissistic co-host Days. Man, here we go, man. What did we say about that plugin shit? What did we say about that plugin shit? You don't plug. Yo, you better cut it out the video. Cut it out the video when you edit it. Man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure our Twitter handlers are somewhere on the video or somewhere in the description. Make sure you go and type in, you know what I'm saying, click on the links or whatever. If there's links, go ahead and click on them links. Go ahead and give us a follow. Hit us up, talk whatever you want to talk about with us, you know what I'm saying. We always here on the Twitter, you know what I'm saying. And we shall see y'all next week. Alright, I hope y'all have a good week. And go see Black Panther. Make sure you go support Black excellence. Support it.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer, all the stars are closer.